Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with a different type of Showdown live. Figured since it's Sunday, might as well have something a little more chill. What I really want to do is kind of just play some DPP OU. A lot of people have been asking me, oh, when are you going to do another DPP OU the movie? I plan on doing that in the future. Also, since we're just talking right now, a lot of stuff will be coming up the channel soon. SPL is actually about to start. The draft is actually in 12 minutes, so I have that open on the side, just watching that. Since this is my first time in the auction in like 5 years, since I've been on the Wolfpack for 4 to 5 years, I believe. But this year my retain was too much. But especially after my performance last year, I wouldn't pay that much for me either. Also have GBA coming up as well, you know, nice draft league. That should be a lot of fun. Oh, maybe some of you didn't know that I was in it, but people who follow me on Discord or who follow me on Twitter or watch my streams, yeah, I already know about that. But yeah, that's coming up. VGC stuff too. I want to do Wi-Fi battle. I have a lot of stuff I want to do alongside, of course, Showdown lives. But yeah, let's just go ahead and look for a Gen 4 OU battle. For those of you that don't know about this generation, there's no team preview. That boy has a Weavile lead. I have a Zapdos, so really bad. This could be counter sash taunt lead, and that's actually really bad for me. I'm gonna go Steelix. This thing doesn't have knockoff in this generation. Well, even if it did have knockoff, I'm actually not sure. It might. Maybe it does learn knockoff. But it's like 20 base power in this generation anyway. It's not powered up either. So we're going to go Steelix right here. Let's see if he taunts. Goes for fake out. Fake out, counter, lead. I'm a gyro ball. I don't want him taunting. If he counters me, he counters me. Whatever. Rocks up are really important for this team. In fact, I think I should change a few of these sets as well. I think my Breloom should not be sub punch, but I think it should be a mock punch variant. But we'll gyro ball here. As he goes hard, he ran great. All right, so pretty sure that's Focus Sash. Weavile. I do have a Starmie, and there's a Leftovers variant. Oh, this is such an old set too. 352 speed. Ew. Yeah, this is a really outdated team. But I'm thinking if I see Weavile Tran, maybe a D-Knight in the back, overheat, and it did only 50. That could be scarf damage. I don't think Fake Out Weavile would run Pursuit, so I'm just going to take this as an opportunity to recover. I could pump here. This is a really old school looking team, so I can see a Celebi as well coming out now, but I'm going to recover. There's no team preview. You should know that about DPP by now. But also the power creep isn't so ridiculous, and he has a Dust Class. Am I facing MTG Xerxes? So Willow is definitely coming out right now. I'm going to go directly into my Infernip and U-turn out into my Breloom so I can get the poison here. Oh, no. Infernip. Hey, Infernip. I would go for Will-O-Wisp. Dustclops, I'm not sure what it's going to do. I know what Dusknoir would do in DPP OU, but that boy sets up a comp line. I mean, he has terrible special attack. I could just U-turn out into Breloom and put him to sleep while activating my Poison Heal. Like I said, DPP isn't the most common ladder. I didn't say that, but DPP isn't the most common ladder. But I think in the future, what I'll do is when I do the DPP movie, which is like, you know, a 2-hour video. If y'all are new to the channel, I do like a 2-hour video sometimes. Occasionally, I call it the movie. It's usually a lot of fun, sometimes with friends, sometimes alone. I'll say to my Discord, which you can get to if you go to my stream and do exclamation mark Discord. I'll say, hey, I'm laddering in DPP, come join, just hop in on the ladder and play with me. The fact that Violet is not an item until the next generation is also really good because Dustclops is not as bulky as it could be. So I don't lose much by going for Seed Bomb. And unfortunately for my opponent, I do crit him. I don't think he would have done much with +2 Shadow Ball anyway. It does learn Ice Beam though, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I know Dusknoir does learn Ice Beam. I don't know about that one. Actually, yes it does. It Ice Beamed me in when I played through RBY. So Weavile comes back out. I don't want to... I'm going to go right out at Steelix again, because the best thing you can do is Ice Punch me. Icicle Crash does not exist. Fake out Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, whatever. I'm not going to go for Gyro Ball this time. I'm just going to get my rocks. I feel like this is the turn you would go for counter, if anything. Oh, by the way, Steelix is not a common mon at all, by any means at all in this generation. I just want to use Steelix. And we'll just Quake this thing. Can't knock me out when he hit. If it's physical, can't do crap. Combine HP Fire won't be able to knock me out anyway. I have a Pashu Berry, so like the goal of this Steelix is to explode. He's going to burn me, isn't he? The goal is to explode on stuff like Starmie. But if he wants to give me Jirachi early, it looks like with Dustclops being gone, I can potentially Mock Punch through my opponent's team. I really do think that that's a Scarf Heat Ray, based on the overheat damage. Whatever he goes out into that has potential to set up, I'm just going to boom on. If he does go heat right, I'll go right back out and star me, and HP Grass won't knock me out. He can 2 KO me, but definitely won't knock me out. And I have pivots for that anyway. Also, I don't see a ground type just yet. I'm not sure based on the makeup of his team. Typically in DPP, you try and guess what's in the back, and you do that based on what you see. But his team is really odd. Goes Tran, and Earth Power might come out. Starmie's still a really safe switch, and as long as he doesn't have low kick on Weavile, which I don't think he does. I don't think he does because he's fake out, and you're really pressed for moves. Dark Pulse. All right, I should have seen something like that coming. Not gonna lie. Again, really thinking your Scarf at this point. If you Earth Power is great, but I'm pretty sure your Scarf. 23 is a lot. You don't see Dark Pulse on here either. And there it is. Nice. So, I guess this could be Scarf, but we'll go Weavile. These EV spreads are so outdated too. 365 speed, Weavile ill. Click Pursuit, and again, double Ghost gone. So, Mach Punch is looking that much better. I am banded on Infernape. It definitely knocks out the Weavile coming in, and I believe Heat Ray needs about 2 more Stealth Rock switches to knock it out with Bandit. Mach Punch has been a little while since I had to bandit Mach Punch a Heat Ran. I think the last time might have been like 2011 where I banded Mach Punched one. But Pursue is a relatively safe play since I was Life Orb. It could the chance to knock out Gengar over there was pretty much in my favor, if not 100%. As long as Stealth Rock and a little bit of U-turn damage is up, Gengar goes down. So Heat Ran comes out. Fire move is definitely something possible. Steelix looking like the most expendable member, though I do want to boom. Gotta be careful about Earth Power, but definitely a Fire move coming out now. I don't want to go directly into Starmie because I don't want to take a Fire Blast. He just overheats too, so not the worst for me at all. Because I can actually afford to go Zapdos and click Thunderbolt, but I want to keep Zapdos alive just in case this is like a Dragonite in the back or something. I definitely want to keep Weavile alive because I can Ice Shard. I think Infernape and clicking Close Combat is just the best play. Like, I don't think he has another Ghost type, or even if he does have a resist to Bandit Close Combat, like a Gyarados, it's going to do so much to it anyway. But he definitely, I think Close Combat is just my best play now, though. I don't want a U-turn. Goes Weavile, so that's going to go down. Great. Starmie doesn't have to worry about that. Again, pretty positive that is Scarf Heat Ran. Specs would have done like 80% to Starmie. It's a ridiculous amount of number with Overheat. God, I love DPP. Alright, so let's see if he Earth Powers here or goes for a Fire. If he Earth Powers, I get in Starmie, and we get to figure out what the hell he's bringing in next. And I can go Zapdos and U-turn, which is relatively safe. Because any setup mod that he has in the back doesn't beat Infernape, Weavile, Zapdos. So, he does Earth Power, which is nice. I could also go into Breloom and go for a sub, but we're going to go Zapdos. Again, we're playing under the assumption that this is indeed Scarf Tran. And we'll U-turn. And it is Scizor, yep. Like I said, whatever he had in the back, it doesn't beat this combination of Pokemon. We'll actually go Breloom first and Spore him, that way I can go right back out into my Zapdos. I do take one Banded Bullet Punch, it's going to do a lot. But if he does go for it, he doesn't break any sleep turns anyway. Is he Lumberry? Nope. And he was faster, so this Focus Punch, Adamant Focus Punch, going to do a ton. Puts him in range of Mach Punch, so I don't have to worry about anything. And then just Mach Punch through my opponent's team. And this is, of course, if he even manages to, like, live it, yeah. So, Heat Ran's going to come back out, and all I got to do is click Mach Punch versus that in this game. Awesome. I'm just going to click the Unprotected Focus Punch, though. Overheat on Scarf. Like, you don't see Dark Pulse at all on Tran, either. Like, I've seen it, like, when I first started DPP, I would keep Dark Pulse on Tran because hits Starmie. That's pretty much it. Doesn't do anything else. Typically, you see Fire move, Earth Power, Hidden Power of types, and then Explosion. But got our first game, got our first win. Let's go ahead and look for another one. I love this generation, but unfortunately the ladder isn't super popular. Leads Venomoth. This could be Focus Sash, I suppose. Again, another uncommon lead, but we'll go right for the Specs, HP Flying, and now we don't got to worry about the Sleep Powder. Quiver Dance also doesn't exist, so I'm not sure what he's going to do. Okay, so let's see, based on what I see here, I'm going to assume there's a Scizor on the back, a Fortress, a Heracross, and whatever other bug type that he feels like having. But I'm gonna keep clicking specs HP flying. Alright, bring out your scissor. Bring out your next bug. Bring it out. Or Giga Impact me. Oh, SPL draft starting in 2 minutes too. Clean. Let's see what I'm going for. Bring out your next bug. You're definitely running mono bug. I see 2. Regigigas. Okay, that's definitely not a bug. That is definitely not a bug. But and it could Thunder Wave me, which is annoying. I'm gonna go Steelix here. I don't want to get Thunder Wave. I'm not too worried about the slow start. I got a few turns for that. He could also Confuse Ray me. I could Stealth Rock, then Explode, then go Infernape. I think that's fine. I actually exploded first because thinking about it, this thing is a giant threat. Because of its ability, I would love to get up rocks, but actually booming with Steelix might have been bad thinking about if he has like a Dragonite in the back. But I do have Ice Shard, so we'll be okay. I should be faster than this, and I will be able to knock it out. Because it's low start, its speed is halved, so yeah, he needed a couple more turns. I was just fearing the Thunder Wave, Confuse Ray crap that Regigigas always likes to do. I feel bad about that Pokemon too. Like, why didn't they do anything with it? He could go for Airless, but he should protect here. Yep. On a U-turn, he can protect again though. What ground type could he bring in that could possibly be a threat? Flygon? No. Gliscor? No, because I have Weavile. Thunderbolt? Yeah, Thunderbolt's the safest play. There's no ground type he could bring in that's possibly a threat. What, Powdon? Sure. Azelf, yeah. This is Specs Thunderbolt. Goodbye. Why are they all Focus Sash? You don't knock me out with anything unless you explode, so I'm going to stay in and just click Thunderbolt again. Yep. I guess he isn't Mono Bug. I don't know, when I saw Venomoth and Ninjask, I would expect some type of Mono Bug set going on. Farfetch. That's a good one too. That's one of my favorite Pokemon to look at. Just to look at. Alright, nice. I want to explode on a Starmie with my Steelix. Okay, this is looking good for... This is looking good. So this is a little bit of a problem, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. But like, if this is Banded Swamper Lead and not Stealth Rock, like I'm always going Breloom here, just to activate my Toxic Orb immediately. But okay, good. So it's defensive. Now a lot of people in this generation like to use Starmie as a Swamper to Sleep Powder. I'm just gonna click Seed Bomb. I'm not gonna bother clicking Explore. I want to see what he brings in, and I don't want him using this as Sleep Fodder because Swampert is still a pain for me to switch into. Stops you from clicking Thunderbolt and whatnot. He does have a Celebi. Okay, so he knows what he's doing. 76. Psychic. HP Fire doesn't knock me out. Psychic does. And it looks like it's SD Pass because I see Seed Bomb. Alright. Like I was willing to... Oh, by the way, you can sleep Grass types in this generation. I was willing to risk HP Fire just to put him to sleep. This is definitely SD Pass because I see Seed Bomb though. Ah, the draft is starting. Nice. Starting with the Tigers. So he goes Heatran. Very solid double on his part. Though I could have just raw Focus Punch, but very, very solid. Seeing as how it was Swampert plus Celebi, I think this is Scarf Trent, which I don't switch in too well for. But we're definitely going out. Ooh, Gyarados. Okay, so we're seeing his entire team. I think he was fearing me to be an Aqua Berry. But we're seeing his entire team. I can safely Rapid Spin here. I'll take that. If he has a Ghost type, he has one. Jesus Christ, that went so fast. What the hell? Why did Gyarados go flying back? But I'm pretty sure this is SD Pass to Gyarados. It's okay if Swampert gets... I don't think he has Thunder Wave. It's okay what happens, but I'm pretty sure this is SD Pass. Yep. But what do you pass it to, sir? Because I U-turn on you, for sure. Goes Heatran. One, I want Rocks up because I'm tired of this. I'm going to go Starmie and double. I am so tired of not having Rocks up. I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's Scarf. I knew it would be SD Pass. I'm doubling out. I think you go Celebi here for sure. He actually explodes on me, so that's great because Heatran goes down. That also covered that double, or that play he can make. But I can get up Rocks versus Swampert. The best thing it has is Earthquake versus me. Soccer is the first dude up. That's cool. I'm Pastoral Berry, so I eat a hit. Just explode. Why would he, I guess he tried to catch Swampert. That makes no sense. And Explosion's stupid broken in this generation. Or try to catch my my one Mon coming in, but Yeah, Explosion is stupid broken in this generation, guys. You saw how much it did. And we could safely go Weavile. I don't typically like to reveal it, but I don't want Gyarados switching out ever. I can just go for Pursuit and knock him out, even though Swampert is a great switch in. But that gives me Breloom. So I don't get rocks in this game, and I do reveal my Weavile, and it's very likely he has a Flygon or a Scizor in the back. Basically, Pokemon, even a Mamoswine actually makes sense. Just Pokemon that can take advantage of the fact that he SD passes, but Pursuit knocks him out, whether he switches out or stays in. We'll be able to get rid of this Mon. And the fact that it's SD pass Celebi means that Breloom actually beats it 1v1. So, nice. Sakura was the first person to go up. Nice, but we get rid of Gyarados. Infernape is looking that much better because Scarf Train is gone. I'm 100% sure it was Scarf Train. Yep, there's a Scizor. Then we'll go Zapdos. I don't think it's banded because he's SD. Oh, it actually is banded. Wow. Okay, I gotta be careful because he can actually BP sweep through me if he wants to, and I don't want him to do that. The good thing is, if he Ice Beams here or whatever, Breloom lives it anyway. I'm kind of hoping he Ice Beams over rocks. Brofist is the second person, and that boy is already at 23,000. Jesus Christ. I kind of hope he Ice Beams over rocks, because that means I get to bring in Breloom and I get to Spore for free, which I very much like. And this is what I'm talking about. People like to leave in their Swamperts. So we'll double out to Infernape because Celebi should always come out. There's no way you keep in Swampert here. You go Scizor or you go Celebi. Go Scizor, which is cool because I can just close combat. Very risky play going hard Celebi there. Very, very, very risky play. But it worked out for my opponent for sure. But basically because I could have fire moved there, but I think he used it as a mid-ground because... actually, U-turn was a great play on my part too. I only close commented just because I didn't want to risk him bullet punching me. Way too scary. But Zapdos takes every hit because it is SD and I can just go for the HP flying. As he doubles out the Swampert. That man is making plays. I'm going to bring back in Breloom and try and get a little bit more recovery right now. Oh, don't Ice Beam. Good. So a Spore is our #1 play. Trying to get as much recovery as possible. And he actually ends up going out to Scizor, which is amazing because I think this is at the most likelihood to sweep me late game. So we'll just raw Focus Punch right now. As he goes hard in front, there was no way I was subbing when I get pretty much 100% from this turn. It was a free Focus Punch. Celebi can't even knock me out. You can't even pass to anything either. You can't do crap. I go in front and I knock you out. I just U-turn here too. Yep. He was trapped in the vortex without even me having up rocks. He made some really questionable plays though, for sure. He didn't have to. He definitely didn't have to go Infernape or even go Scizor. But I was always going for Spore there because I got the most out of it, poison and recovery and whatnot. He made a really, really good play though by going out to Celebi. I'll give him that. By going directly in Celebi, he made a super good play. Because I definitely could have U-turned / Flare Blitz. CUB, my boy CUB is now up to bid. Damn, Megan. Okay, so it started at. I want to show you guys. I'll just show you guys. Whatever. We'll just show you guys right now. But I started at 3K and then it went directly up until. It started at 3.5K and now CUB is being bid for like 16K, 17K. I'm actually going to put that back in the side back so I can watch it while it's happening. But as with SPL, I'm not sure. It's a Smoking Premier League, by the way, for those of you who don't know. So, drafted format. I do it every year. If you're new, you can check out some of the SPL stuff on my channel if you want to. Feel free to. But, yeah, I do it every year. I'm not sure what tier I'm playing because every year I pretty much sign up for all tiers, and for the Wolfpack I've always just been like a jack of all trades, right? I played DPP, I played RU, UU, NU, OU, Ubers even, like they just put me wherever they need me, and that's like the type of player I am, and that's what I enjoy the most. Not really sticking to one tier specifically, but being able to shine in whatever tier or any tier that I am put in, hopefully. That's just what I like. My boy Marco finally got nominated. Nice. I love to see him going early too. Jesus, Tokyo Town put 10,000 on it. And Blunder's in the chat too. I like that. Let me see if he's on Discord. Maybe he can join me in this, even though he hates DPP. Alright, another Weavile lead. Is this the same guy? I don't know. But Steelix is always my play. We don't want to get faked out. Though he could be Bandit Weavile lead. I'm not sure because this Weavile's shiny. I'm not sure what that means. I really am not sure what that means. But he ice shards immediately and he's life orb. Okay, great. So low kick does not knock me out and I desperately want rocks up. While Weavile is a threat with rocks up, it goes down to Hydro Pump. I believe a defensive Starmie's Hydro Pump does 65%. And perfect. I finally get to boom on something because I am Pashu Berry. So let's just go ahead and boom on this Starmie. If he doubles down to a ghost type, very solid play. If he rabbit spins, doesn't matter. He would go down. Starmie is a giant threat to my Infernape. Speaking of which, on double downs, Heatrans is one of the most likely Pokemon to come out, or my opponent's fast Pokemon in Weavile. So brings out Metagross, which is definitely a rocker, by the way. That's definitely his rocker. If he stays in here, it's because he's Aqua Berry. Otherwise, I'm going to U-turn here. But that's definitely Aqua Berry. I'm going to go Breloom. If he booms, he booms. But I'm pretty sure he's just going to Rock or Earthquake. Exactly. So that has to be Aqua Berry. That's the only reason you would stay in with Metagross versus Infernape in that situation. And we can just go right for the Spore. As Roserade comes out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we'll just raw Focus Punch because, again, he hasn't broken any sleep turns. If he goes back on a Metagross, I get to put him to sleep again. If he stays in, he's going to take a ton anyway. Yep, and I unfortunately for my opponent get a crit on the... I unfortunately get a crit on him, so really sucks for my opponent right there. I do live Ice Shard from Weavile, but not Ice Punch. But that's if he even has it, though. I'm making the Inferno play. Yep. I knew I lived that. I probably could have knocked him out with Seed Bomb, but we can U-turn one more time. Like I said, he's now in the situation where, one, I don't see a ground type, so I'm definitely bringing out Zapdos now. Last Mon, definitely a ground type, for sure, but I don't lose anything. Skarmory with Metagross on the team seems weird, but I'm clicking Thunderbolt. I don't care. Some teams actually don't have ground types, like this one, and he is Skarm Bliss. What the hell? So once Infernape comes out, I get to click Bandit Close Combat, and I get to smack something. Bladen was my best play right there because it's a status absorber, obviously. I have to worry about nothing. We can just go after Spore. We can Focus Punch right now immediately. No switch-ins at all. And because of, obviously, Natural Cure, I can go ahead and Spore something else if it comes in, or you can sack Blissey. Skarmory is not a counter. You can just Spore you too. The birthday party. This is really odd. I really wish I got a Rocks. Like, I kept them, I mean. And I think he just ended up forfeiting because Braylon was going to give him a lot of problems. Obviously, the crit on Roserade mattered, but the fact that he stayed in, and it would have been 2-hit KO'd anyway, and he had to wake up, and he just let me put his team to sleep. But under the assumption that he was Aqua Berry Metagross, which I'm pretty sure he was, which is why he stayed in. That's the only reason why. Like, that's why U-turn was my best play. Like, especially because I got rid of Starmie so early, and he had a Weavile. Chances are that... Or this is an issue. But chances are that he didn't have the best answers to Infernape. So we're going to U-turn here because you should... I'm a Zapdos. I'm one of the few Togekiss counters. But if he goes for Thunder Wave or something, I can at least bring in Steelix. What? Alright, so... That was a switch. Sturdy doesn't work the same way in Gen 4 as well. So I'm not sure what he is. He could have Taunt, but I'm going to get on my Rocks. Especially because this monster brought in... This monster brought in that Pokemon, but we'll go Starmie here. He could Rapid Spin, or he could Whirlwind, but I do have, obviously, Rapid Spin. Goes for Spikes. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about a Ghost type coming in just because of the switch he made, like, turn 1, which made no sense to me. If he wants to start Brave Birding, he can. Roar me out to Zapdos, please, so I can finish this early. No. Alright, we're bringing Zapdos now. I just start clicking Thunderbolt. If, like, Skarmory was his best switching, which makes no sense to me, I don't know what his best Zapdos answers are. So, Skarmory goes down. Great. Bring out another flying type. Weavile. Ooh. So he could pursue me, which would be a very, very good play. But the thing is, oh, well, Togekiss isn't fairy type, by the way, because there's no fairy type in this generation. Why do people waste turns faking out? If you're going to use fake out Weavile, use it as a lead. That's it. Don't use it in the mid game. Anyway, Gyro Ball is free. That man tried to SD all out pummeling. Nah, it doesn't exist yet. Anyway, Weavile is gone. Jirachi comes out. Looks like Steelix just put in. This is one of my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Like, not like favorite as in like in the top there, but it's one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 2. Love the way it looks. Citrus. That boy had the juice. That boy had the juice. The great thing is, like, even if, like, no matter what comes out now, I can just safely click Explosion with Steelix. It's already done its job. I have half his team gone, and he just has rocks up. Man has a Leafeon. Okay, one, this doesn't knock me out. Two, if it subs, whatever. If he SDs, I boom. Yeah, you don't knock me out. That's... Is that Bandit? What the hell? I'll go right back on the Zapdos, because as you saw from before, he didn't have the best Zapdos switching. Yep. So, I love a Sucker Punch. Unless Bandit crit, and even then I do have the... Unless crit, and then even then I do have Weavile's Eye Shine in the back to just pick off everything. And it looks like he did not go for Sucker Punch. So, nice. His last is obviously that Togekiss, and we can just get a nice little Thunderbolt off and knock him out. I like that the ladder is popular, but I feel like... I don't know, like... I'm on the lower ladder, obviously, so the skill level isn't the best right now. And I'm saying that as I'm probably about to get blown back in my final game right here. But I want to obviously grow this ladder. It'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I don't have a lot of DPP teams on this count, but when I recover most of my DPP teams, especially with tournaments, I want to make like a whole list of things that you guys can use down below. And then, you know, feel free to hit the ladder up, because this is my favorite OU, right? This is my favorite tier to play. My name is DPP my main, and really, like, this is the generation OU that I never got tired of, ever. The only reason I stopped playing, I didn't even stop playing, but the only reason I did not play it as much is because everybody was playing 5th gen, right? Black and White came out. And, like, DPP wasn't a time where... DPP wasn't a time... Always U-turn on this. It wasn't a time where people actually got bored of playing it. No, they didn't. Like, I know towards the end of 5th gen, people were like, "Oh man, can people can we get 6th gen already, man? I'm so bored of 5th gen." No, that never happened with DPP. I don't remember anybody complaining about it. I don't remember anybody complaining when it comes to competitive, or when it comes to, you know, the casual uploader on YouTube. And even then, casual uploader on YouTube, everybody was uploading Wi-Fi battles, so that was super cool. Hard Scissor right here. Nice. I'm going to stay in one more turn. Just raw Focus Punch. Get another turn of recovery. I'm pretty sure this is the dude. This is the dude with the Celebi, right? If I'm not mistaken. Celebi Gyarados. Nice. He had Stone Edge, which leads us to believe that he does not have Bounce. So I should be able to go directly into Starmie right here and pretty much take him on with Thunderbolt if he wants to Dragon Dance. Also, if he brought in Gyarados on me, it leads to believe he also has Ice Fang. But just Water Fangs. Just goes for Waterfall immediately. I'm going to double out the Steelix, right? Because if this is a Celebi, dude, he should bring out Celebi now. You should always bring out Celebi now. You know I can Thunderbolt you. You know I can Thunderbolt you. Bring out Celebi right now. So I can get up my rocks. I can start chipping away at him. He let Scizor get to sleep so early. So bring out your Celebi so I can get up my rocks, and I can just click Explosion and get a KO. I know he has Infernape in the back as well. He sacked it last turn to Breloom. Last time, rather, to Breloom. But I don't see him setting up, and even if he does, I have Pashu Berry Explosion. But I pray he doesn't set up, because I want to set up my rocks. Like, I didn't get rocks last time. I want to get them up. I just boomed. If he goes Pert, that shouldn't matter either. So let me get my rocks, please. Typhruio, and make a move, buddy. Don't stand in Dragon Dance right now. You don't have to. You're in range of Thunderbolt. You took a little bit of chip, man. You know you're in range of Thunderbolt. You also know you can't knock me out. Don't stay in, bro. Typhruio. How you say name? Just go ahead. Go ahead and switch out. Go ahead and switch out, please. I want to get on my rocks already. Let's see. There's the Celebi. Thank you. So I get my rocks up. I get my rocks up right now, and then I can boom after. And boom is just... it doesn't matter what he goes out into, man. Nothing's going to appreciate it. So SD, Baton Pass, Recover, Seed Bomb is typically the set, but I guess you could have Sub. Either way, I'm going to go for my Rocks first if he SDs, and then I'm going to go for the... Then I'm going to go for Earthquake, because if he does choose to reveal that Infernape, I'll... or if he just chooses to go out to Infernape after, I'll knock him out with the Earthquake. I should be able to knock him out with the Earthquake. Just SDs, which is fine. So Boom is a fair play right now, but I don't want to Boom if I don't have to. He sees bombs here. I could have just got rid of Celebi and then made Swampert do so much work versus him. So I made Starmie do so much work versus him. If you want to see bomb again, that's fine. Doesn't crit me, nice. So Explosion, if it doesn't knock him out, which it should always, yep. Nice. I really like Starmie as a play here. Goes Heatran. Last time it was Choice Scarf Explosion. Gyarados, I kind of want this alive still. Weavile doesn't do anything, so I'm going to go Weavile. If he Earth Powers, I might be able to live 2 as well, but if he wants to explode, yep, I'd rather sack Weavile. So Scarf Heatran gone, all that gone. Infernape's still in the back. Gyarados could come out. Starmie is the best play because it deals with literally all of these. We'll go Breloom now, just because it takes the Earthquake. Yep, takes the Earthquake, and I get a nice, beautiful Seed Bomb off. Could also hard Focus Punch, but Gyarados is 2 KO by the Seed Bomb. He gives me Swampert, which is amazing. I don't gotta worry about that at all. I don't have to worry about that. My opponent ends up forfeiting. What other play did I have there, dude? I already put something to sleep. Scissors is sleep. I don't know. I don't get those plays. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed me taking a nice little stroll down memory lane. Love this tier. Hopefully you guys want to play it on the ladder as well. I'll actually leave the team down below as well if you guys want to use it, though it needs to be modified. It's a really, really old team. But feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.